Me too.
And we're back live from your mom's house.
Actually, I'm live from your mom's house. Wait
Oh,
a minute.
damn it. Damn it.
Yeah.
I
Tell
guess
her
I
I said
guess
hey.
airline prices must have gone down. It's
A
so
little bit, yeah.
it's so echoey in my room now. I really need a rug. Mm.
You're like
Jonathan,
everybody cartons work.
what's that?
They don't. I said everybody thinks those egg cartons work, but they don't. But anyway, you were saying something.
I was gonna say, should we roll the intro?
Sure. Let's do it. Go right ahead. Yeah.
You're live in 3, 2, 1.
My intro's done.
Mine is
So
also
welcome back for
done.
another intro. All right. Beautiful. Only 8 minutes late today, or well, I guess about 6 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's my fault. It was on me. I completely forgot today was Thursday, and forgot it was almost 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. But we're here, and well, kinda. I guess we're kinda here, and we're gonna try to get our way through another Onlyfrets here, only on YouTube. We should try to
Ep-
stream places too, but dual streaming is very complicated. I've looked into it.
yeah.
It's very complicated,
Yeah, I know.
even
Yeah.
with OBS. So, but kicking it off as per usual, we got guitar. We may strum here or there. What do you got, bud? That looks like a
Uh,
familiar beast.
yes, the 1995-96 made in Japan Photoflame Fender Nashville Telecaster that sounds like this.
Sultry. I don't know if the and then it kind of like went and like I don't know if that's just me monitoring or what, but
Uh,
anybody watches and they notice that we have perpetual issues here on our
we
show,
do. Technical
and
difficulties.
that's just the way it is. It's unique, and it's
Yes.
it wouldn't be only for us if it weren't.
No, it would not.
But
What do
anyway,
you
sounds good either.
what are you rocking there, sir?
So not to brag, but
Humble
my
brag.
buddy Kirk Hammett, my buddy Kirk Hammett stopped by the other day, and he was like,
Mm.
"Hey man, I really like what you got going." I was like, "Thank you, Kirk Hammett of Metallica." And he said, "I'm going to give you something to use on your Only Frets live show on Thursdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific." And he gave me Greenie. So I have Greenie,
Oh, very
or do I?
nice. Or
Or do I?
do you?
No, I don't, because I obviously don't have the pleasure of knowing Kirk Hammett. On the back of this thing, it says "Made in USA," but I hate to break it to everybody that I broke down, and this
You
is
you
actually not even a Gibson.
you chibied up, dude.
I chivied up.
You got a
So this
chubby
is
for a chibi
for science.
for
I just want to
science.
say that. So it's a Gibson Les Paul Greenie. It does say Gibson on there, unfortunately. I already have a video made on this, unboxing it, going through it. It's a rather long video. It should be coming out next week, I think. Scheduled to come next week. So just look out for that, because it's a very interesting look into it. But I gotta say, to spoil it a little bit, I'm pretty impressed.
Really?
I am impressed. It's
Let's hear it.
well, my audio is cracking a little bit, but if my audio
I
is cracking
mean,
and like it's it's not the guitar. It's just
No, it sounds good.
yeah, but no, it spoiler alert, the pickups, they're not microphonic. That was the biggest worry.
Dang.
And the pots, they are dime size pots, but the taper on them is like flawless.
Really?
So, yes, and it's very comparative to my actual Gibson Les Paul standard. A 2 sounds like a 2, a 5 sounds like a 5. I mean, a tone and
That's
volume. I mean,
wild,
it's
bro.
crazy. $220. I mean, it's got its problems.
Sure.
It's got like 2 high frets. The relic-y kind of finish on the back is like it scratches my shirt a little bit, and I talk about all that in the video. But you know, if you're subscribed and watch our show, you get little sneak peeks like this. So there's a couple other things about it. I won't go into full detail about it, but yeah, this thing is really. I'm just gonna stop playing because my audio's going.
Is it
nuts.
is it glitching on you?
On my end, it's like bop, 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 bop. I don't know how it sounds on here, but that's just what I am. I have my chat says clarify message retracted. So he said something that maybe he didn't want to stick with. But hi, clarify if you're still around.
What's up, clarify? I've got Jimmy Biter and Guitar Talk Universe over here. Both of them are sort of in the universe or directly. Jimmy is directly related to OU812. I would highly suggest going over and checking out their channel. And GTU, Guitar Talk Universe, runs his own channel, and they do a lot of live streaming over there as well. Both great channels. Anybody lingering in either chat, go check them out. What's up, Yussi, as well? So we got usual suspects over here on SPG, which is good to see.
Usual suspects.
Yeah, man.
Yes, that is.
Your boy got
continuing to.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying, yeah, thank you for continuing to watch us week in and week out and banter on about nothing, essentially.
Indeed, the aimless musings of cross coast buddies here.
Bad opinions, worst playing.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, that should be, if we ever like made us a one channel just for Onlyfrets, that would be like in the title, bad opinions and worst playing. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, see, there we go. We can come up with taglines here.
Yep.
My coffee's hitting just right. I just finished my Dunkin'.
You getting them jitters and caffeine jitters?
A little bit. Sometimes,
Nice.
like I'm a perpetual coffee drinker in the morning, but sometimes it hits just right. And today it's like, I'm in a good mood. I'm usually in a good mood, but I'm in a good mood. Sometimes it hits and I'm like that and got the resting heart rate of a serial killer. But hey, today's a good day as I drink a Pib Extra.
Awesome. So
anyway, sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, that's okay. Jimmy says he built a killer strat this week. I look forward to hearing what that sounds like on their next live stream. And I think maybe this would be a good time to talk Chibson.
Why don't you say that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like just kind of a good jumping off topic. So
yeah,
I think, okay, I don't like the headstock thing just for principle's sake, but all in all, everything considered, I don't care. I literally could not care less about guys that want to buy chips. This is kind of my opinion is very similar to our relic conversation from the other week. Like, if you like it and you can afford it, and it's your money, even if you can't afford it, even if you buy an actual greenie for 50 grand and you lose your house, that's on you, bro. I don't care what people do. I'm not counting other people's money. I don't care what they like and what they don't like. I just think, I think it's all good to me. It's people are like, this is a fake guitar. It's like, well, it's a real guitar because you're holding it and it exists. And yeah, the Chibsons are,
Misrepresentation.
yeah, they're getting better too, which is just like, how much of a misrepresentation actually is it? And then you have to
Right.
think, like, how much are we being overcharged? Like, be honest with me.
Mhm.
You have Gibsons, you have Epiphones. If
Mhm.
Gibson and Epiphone decided, they're like, you know what, custom shop, it's like its own thing. We're not even going to make standard run stuff. Everything's getting shipped. We're going to use that factory, that one that made that guitar. We're going to sell them for $300. Would you even notice a difference in quality between, say, an Epiphone or a standard Gibson?
So I guess kind of a lot to unpack in that. So to answer that last question,
Yeah.
there is a big, I don't want to say a big, but I mean, the jump from a real Gibson to like this is pretty stark.
Okay.
Whereas where you go from a Gibson to an Epiphone, depending on the Epiphone that you get, you know, it's going to feel pretty similar. I think you can really just feel the nitro versus like the poly on the neck or something, like some people claim they can, where I kind of get that point. It's not as big of a difference, especially with the newer Epiphones, because they're fantastic. Something like this is finished in like a satiny kind of finish.
Okay.
So I mean, just straight
Okay.
up, you're gonna not have the sticky on the neck kind of thing. So this is my first experience with the chips, and so to say, oh, they've gotten a lot better, I can only go based off of
What people
I
say.
can't hear me. Yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Maybe they can hear me now. I don't think anybody could hear me through this whole thing.
I
Black Star,
could,
can you hear me now?
we could hear you on mine.
Maybe you can. We got That's strange. Anyway, I think OBS had one of my things turned down, but I digress. Where was I? So yeah, quality difference. Yeah, you're gonna notice quality difference. With this one, it's good. I mean, I will say it's not like the best thing in the world, obviously, but it is. Black Star can hear me, by the way, but it is pretty good. And I've done a lot of research on Chibsons before I pulled the trigger on this one.
Sure.
And I'll go ahead and spoil it too. This won't be the last one. I'm gonna do some more like China Guitar Skeptic. God rest his soul. That dude was awesome.
Yeah, indeed.
Stuff like that. But I'm not gonna buy a whole bunch of them. But I probably will have a little series on them.
Yeah. R.I.P. Mike for sure.
Yeah, that dude was awesome.
Was
I actually watched a couple of his videos leading up to this just to kind of get like a perspective of it.
Mm-hmm.
But not to really promote anybody to say where you can get them, but you can get them on an app.
It rhymes with Shmimu.
Shmimu.
Yeah.
Mark Spurgeon's in my chat. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get them on there for anywhere between $180 to I've seen them go as high as $400.
Okay.
But for like rarer colors. So like I got a pink one in my cart right now that I'm like, I want to get it. It's a pink Les Paul custom. It's the only one I can find on there.
Yeah.
And it's like $300. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay that much. Again, I'm getting off topic. But I mean, like this is one of the most copied ones is Greenie. Obviously, they come in all kind of different shapes and sizes and forms and all kind of stuff. The neck pickup in this one was not flipped like it is now. I had to take it out and flip it upside down to give it the more authentic look. But I mean, quality-wise, playability-wise, very impressed.
Epiphone level?
Not quite.
Okay.
I would say these right now, or this one is on par with what Epiphone was doing years ago. Kind of maybe when they were in that shoddy like
05.
Like 05, like when people like right when they moved from Korea to China, like where they were kind of starting to get. That's probably about the quality you can expect from one of these.
Okay.
So it's like you can get a good one.
Yeah.
But you can also get like a terrible one, right? And this one, again, in this case, was pretty good.
Nice.
And I don't want to make the whole episode about me, but
Oh,
so
well,
stop me.
we have McDrama Bear, which is like one of the best YouTube names I've ever seen. He comes in on my Friday night live sometimes, and McDrama Bear says, I love my chips and greenie. It has binding, and I put in real Gibson pickups with the reverse magnet. It sounds amazing and plays great. And then he adds, but I was just in Guitar Center last week, and the $560 Epiphone Les Pauls are really good and make it hard to justify buying the Gibson just because you won't have to upgrade like the pickups and stuff, like he was saying. So that's a good point.
Right.
That is a good point.
Yeah, and you always hear the people say like, well, these are $200, right? Let's just say they're $200, and it's like you get it, and it's like, well, after you upgrade the pickups and the switch and the pots and the bridge and the tuners and the
Yep.
nut, and you do a
Yep.
fret job on it, it's like then it's a good guitar. And it's like, yeah, but then you just spent $900 to make this now an $1,100 guitar. Why didn't you just go and take that money and buy the Epiphone that has the open book headstock and the Gibson pickups and the CTS pots? Why didn't you just do that?
Yeah, that's true.
Probably because sometimes you'll probably have to still get a fret job done on them. But you know.
Well, it's kind of shot in the dark theory too. Like you said, you could get a really good one that literally needs none of it.
Yeah,
for $300. But the other thing is, it's like where it appeals, I think, and maybe you'll agree with me here, where the Gibson appeals is literally to the tinkerer. Like maybe they do have $1,100 to spend on a Gibson, which you can get pretty much all day long on their demo shop right now. I mean, they have good prices on their demo shop stuff. But the fun, so it's kind of like you're buying an art project. You're buying a project. At this point, we all know what a Gibson is. We know we're going to spend $500, $600, $700, maybe $800 on getting, on mods, but you can do those over time. So you spend $300 on the guitar, you play it, get to know it, figure out what it needs. Then you buy the tuners. So like tuners first. Those are maybe if you use Johnathan's Guyker code, they're maybe $80 for really nice ones. And then if you later you're like, you know what, let's get some good pickups that I like, and you spend anywhere from $200 to like $650 on pickups depending on your taste and budget. And then maybe you take it to a guy and get a fret job, or you can do that yourself. So I mean, I think to me the argument for the Gibson is the headstock's right. You can do what you like with it without fear of ruining something that holds value, that holds actual value. And then maybe you could do some ethical things like spray paint over the headstock, put your own logo on there with a decal. I would probably do that if I ever bought a Gibson. I would probably get rid of, sand off everything on there and put my own thing on there, so nobody thought I was trying to fool anyone or take advantage of anyone. And I think that most people's argument is that somebody's going to try to sell that on Facebook Marketplace for $1,100, and that's fucked up. And that's true. But I think most people are buying Gibsons to mod them and have fun and have a cool looking guitar.
Yeah, and it's the thing that Blackstar just said over. He said, "Where's the fun if you can't upgrade?" Well, the thing is nobody says you can't upgrade. It's just if you take the chance to buy something like this, like I can point out a couple of like QC things that we would never see in even an Epiphone, even like the lowest level Epiphone, you'd never see it.
Sure.
Good example, and again, I point this out in the video that I have a full video on this coming out. I don't know if I said this at the beginning or not, but full video is coming out in like a week or so. So anyway,
nice.
The neck pocket right here, okay? You won't be able to see it on here, but it literally looks like the neck is like tilting back this way and has separated from the body. That's not what it is. I've looked at it really close, and it looks like they spilled some glue out of there or something, or like where the
Yeah.
finish goes, and it just like
Sure.
it like separated a little bit. The neck is sturdy; it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not pulling back down here or anything, so it's playable.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you get a playable one, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, the example of upgrading though, this one really, if it needs any upgrades, maybe the tuners, maybe the nut.
Sure.
That's it. I wouldn't, honestly, I would not replace anything else on this as it stands right now. In 6 months, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But the pickups, they're not microphonic at all. They're
That's-
not microphonic one bit.
That's a huge
That's
step in the right direction.
Yes, that is because I even said, I'm like, I guarantee you these are gonna be microphonic, because every
Mm-hmm.
other one that I saw, every video that I saw, microphonic pickups. They got the dime size pots in there, like I said, but the taper,
If they work,
is
they work.
beautiful. Yeah, and I mean, it's not like a 10 you're all the way on, and when you dial down, it just kind of cuts off. I mean, it literally turns it down, which is incredibly impressive. Just all around. The bridge is
Nice.
good. It's got the dead giveaway slotted screws there with no thumb wheel. So I mean, that's a dead giveaway. But I mean, this one at first glance could fool somebody if they didn't,
Sure.
because like I said, they're getting better. And there was one thing that Black Star said, Les Paul necks have a bit of a tilt. I think they do a little bit. Sorry, I know we're going all over the place. I will say this: the one thing that scared me about this, and again, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, was the serial number and the made in the USA on the back.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, if you look at like a lot of the older Chipsons, they like laser them in,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yep.
it looks really just fake.
Yep.
Whereas Gibson and some Epiphones, they stamp them into the wood and then finish over them. This one looks kind of like, because the serial number looks like it dates to an 05 something. It looks like the older Gibsons, like the one, like those the SG specials and the Les Paul specials that kind of had like the satiny kind of feel to the neck, maybe like the tributes too. It's not like lasered in here. It looks like it's maybe stenciled in a little bit, but it's actually pressed into the wood.
Okay.
It says made in USA on it. It looks really legit at first glance.
Looks like the shit, huh?
It looks like an older Gibson, like it actually fits in with the era that it dates to, which is again, pretty scary when you think about it.
I mean,
replace the tuners and put a little bit of money into it. You could pass, maybe not the greenie off, but if you got a Les Paul standard that just looked, you know, tobacco burst, whatever, you could really, if they did all that kind of crap, you could pass it off. And not, you should not, absolutely positively do not do that.
Yeah.
You're a shitty person if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Agreed.
But
Agreed. I mean,
you know.
I think these things are great for what you're going to use it for. I think they're great for what most 98% of us guitar populace are using it for, which is just fun and gigs, worry-free, take it to the show, play the shit out of it. Don't worry if it gets stolen. Like if somebody steals it, good, I'll buy another one. Like, you know, all that stuff. I mean, that is fine to me. It literally doesn't matter. And it's the same thing with the relic guitar. You know, some guy who can get to the stage is like, that looks old and expensive, I'm gonna take it. And turns out it's like a fucking Fender Road Worn, or, you know, something that's not, or a Firefly or whatever, and they can't sell it for shit, and that's fine. And like, or it's a Chipson, and you know, same thing. And we have some good comments here. The discussion is hot today over on my channel, which is awesome. Yeah, Mark agrees. No worries if you mess them up. Good. And Yussi said to use a moose nut. So get moose bone and do that. You know, he's he's very high on the moose nut, if you will. No pun intended.
I prefer a moose knuckle. But
I prefer a moose knuckle as well. I think that's two moose nuts. Mark's about to buy a 60s Gibson in his cart, and we are enablers here, so we say pull the trigger.
Do it.
And then searching for tone, everybody go, if you're not, go check out his channel too. He says, I think some people buying Chipsons think they are getting the same type of sourced wood finish tuners and electronics.
No.
And then searching for tone, Brian would like to know, is there binding on the neck? Does it look plastic or does it look good? I mean, binding is plastic, but
yeah, that's a good question.
Does it look cheap or does it look pretty good?
I mean, it certainly looks like I paid $200 for it.
Okay. Okay.
But the thing is I can't tell if it's plastic. I'm trying to feel around.
Or if it's painted.
Or if it's like painted on there or something. I think it's painted on there. Oh, yeah. It's painted on there.
Is it really?
It's painted on there, yeah. And that means the binding around the body. I'm looking for like tape lines, like where they maybe spilled a little bit. Because on the oh yeah, I can see the. Well, I don't know. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, there's a chip.
Okay.
Right here on the bottom, and it's chipping off like plastic.
Okay.
So no, it is real binding.
It's real binding. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
It looks like they got a little bit of the. It looks like they got a little bit of the stain for the body on the binding.
Onto the binding.
Like,
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looked like it was the wood painted. No, that's real binding.
Wow. I mean, it's pretty amazing, dude. These cats get their hands on 5 or 6 CNC machines and go to town. And you know, I think, like I said, I was part of a Facebook group, and I believe I left it because I'm probably not going to buy a Chipson, just to be frank. Like, if I buy a cheap guitar, it'll probably be like another Harley Benton or I want to try a Firefly. I haven't tried one yet, and I keep trying to win one over on Brian's channel, but he's always giving away. Everybody, dude, Brian's like Santa Claus of guitar YouTube, dude. That guy has it down. Like, over on Searching for Tone, he does him some giveaways. It's awesome. But I haven't.
We like our ho ho ho's here on Onlyfrets.
We do, man. Ho ho ho, indeed. But like, I haven't had a chance to try a Firefly, and I want to. I'm just waiting for money to magically appear, and then I'll be able to. But maybe tax return season, I might buy one. And you know, I just think it's all good to me. Like, if it's out there and you can buy it, then buy the shit, dude. I think it's awesome that you have fodder for a video on YouTube. It's totally going to erupt your comment section. You're going to get a shitload of engagement for sure. And, you know, I mean, I think it's just good. Oh yeah. Look at that. Brian says, just dropped off 3 guitars, but don't give away Fireflies. I'm too greedy. Yeah. They're from what I've seen, Fireflies are, I watch Guitar Max, and he's got like a deal with Firefly, and you know, everything he reviews, like, they're always pretty good, at least probably on par with what you have in your lap today. I mean, anyway, yeah, I mean, overall assessment, we say Chipsons are fine. Just don't be a dick and try to sell them for more than they're worth. Yeah.
And like I said, I'll talk more about it when the video comes out. So
yeah,
subscribe to my channel. I think it's either next week or later this week. I can't remember.
Nice.
But a couple things going on in my comments here. Blackstar says Onlyfrets, LOL. I get it.
Only took 24 episodes, Blackstar.
Right, and this is not Blackstar amplification, by the way.
No,
but Blackstar, if you happen to know them, tell them I love their amps, and I got a HT5 that I like main. Anyway, But he says, what guitar channels do you guys watch? Which we'll talk about that because that's actually a good thing here.
Sure.
And I got Terry Wallace in the comment section over here. He says,
Nice.
Fireflies are awesome, have several. To touch on your point about Fireflies, and then we'll go on to answer Star's question. I have played exactly one Firefly just in passing in a Guitar Center, and it was pretty good. Like it felt good. It was like a LP style thing. I think it was just like
Sure.
some Tobacco Birds. I mean, this is probably like a year or two ago when they were just kind of making basic stuff, but it was good. I mean, really, it was a little bit of a setup, and I think it would have been a really killer, probably on par with like a high end Harley Benton or something. I mean, it was really, really.
I mean, listen, these motherfuckers are doing stainless steel frets. They're doing roasted maple necks. They're doing all the styles. I mean, we looked at them last week. You know, they have the Slash's Snake Pit LP right now. Like,
yeah,
they have EVHs galore. There was one that I was so sad that I passed on. They had the EVH Wolfgang with the kill switch, relict white with a black underspray, and it was relict. Oh my! I almost bought that fucking thing. I just have children and no money, so I didn't. But
they have the John 5 Ghost Telly, the red with the white with the red binding. Oh, God Almighty!
So good.
I don't like Tellys, but I love John 5, and I love his Tellys. Oh my God!
Yeah.
But yeah. So, what guitar channels do we watch? We've kind of talked about that here and there. We've dropped some names. Not that, I mean, you're really the only one I think that has any kind of tie to a rather large YouTube channel. You've had him on yours before.
Yeah. Well, so
the fan of him.
Oh, dude. Robert Baker is the one you're talking about, and he is the patron saint of guitar YouTube. I've never seen anybody give out more free game than that dude. And literally everything I can do on guitar now that I couldn't do 6 years ago is because of his channel. I take all of my guitar lessons from him. And I think, you know, he's such a good person that he was just like, yeah, I'll go on your pod. But I mean, I watch, I don't know about you, but we're probably going to hit on a lot of the same ones. The bigger ones, I watch like 60 Cycle Hum, and I watch, I used to watch a lot of Rhett Scholl. Backed off of that, things got a little, we've talked about that before, but I like his channel.
As of recent, he actually continued that trend with the GNL video.
Oh, really? I can't with that stuff. Even
I just told past it. I'm like, I'm not falling for it.
Even 60 Cycle Hum, they've gotten pretty, and I love those guys. So like, I just kind of let that stuff slide. But this is the thing about having autonomy on the internet and being adult. I can just not watch a certain video if I don't want to engage. And then later they'll do a different video that's not. But, Tom Bukovac, Drama Bear mentioned, I watch his channel. I watch Searching for Tone. I watch OU812. I watch everything Yussi puts out, Yussi McHale. I would highly suggest the Ubi, Electric Flamingo. There's a huge list, and actually I should just pull up YouTube. Super Danger Studios, another guy that was gracious enough to come on my channel. And if you want to get hyped up about starting a band, he just dropped a video today that is incredible. He's such a he just dumps like good energy into the world, and I love him for that. Lucas Fowler, I watch Tom Baracci, who's one of the Toman guys. He has his own, or Chris Baracci. Tom Butwin was the other guy. The list goes on. I think I'm very deeply ingrained, but I know, Chug Nerd, another guy to go check out.
Yeah, Chug Nerd, yep. Mm-hmm.
Chug Nerd's great. He was part of our pedal exchange thing that we did. I don't know, Johnathan, name drop, bro. What else?
So when I get in these situations where it's like, who do you like? I always blank out. So I'm actually on my I know some off the top of my head, but so obviously I watch Sean plays guitar. He's really cool. Should make sure you subscribe to him. Guitar Max, I like Guitar Max a lot. I like when he did like he went on a thing where he like covered the Dean and Gibson lawsuit for a while, and it kind of hits on like the popular stuff. Like he knows what he's doing, right? He knows he jumps on trends, and I respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's still just jumping on trends, you know. Not really a guitar channel, but recording channel, Spectre Sound.
Oh
Sound
yeah,
Studios,
Glenn
Glenn
Fricker, awesome.
Good old Glenn Fricker, yeah. Xander Raymond Charles, formerly
Stay
known
Metal
as
Ray.
Stay Metal Ray. Yes, that dude's awesome. He's been pretty active lately. Trey Xavier, I watch him from time to time. He does a lot of the songwriting. That's his big thing is songwriting. So if I'm in a writing mood and get kind of stuck, you know, I'll do that. No Shred Zone, still love Carl over at No Shred Zone. So he's the one that started off the pedal exchange thing that, you know, went to me and then went to Sean and then went to Chug Nerd and moved on from there. And then Chug Nerd, obviously.
Yep.
Really cool guy. And then went over to Ben Elmer, which I do. He was on Anderton's for a while, which I do. Yeah.
Homeboy fucking rips, dude. He's good.
Yeah, Ben Elmer's a great guitarist. Jamie Slays, he's one that I found years ago, and then it kind of he didn't fall off, but it kind of like stopped showing up in my feed, and then he showed up a little while back, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this dude, and I like binged a bunch of his videos. He's cool. He's been on the Anderton's channel too a couple times, but he's a UK guitar player.
Yep.
Really cool. Who else did I watch like on the reg here? Just trying to think off the top of my head.
I've got another one. Science of Loud.
Oh yeah,
dude, he's
Science of Loud. He's cool too.
Yep. And McDrama Bear said Tone Junkie, which is interesting because that's what you're hearing here is Tone Junkie today just released this new NAMM model for a 65 spring reverb. I don't know if that's quiet or not, but and that was free 99. He gives away like model packs all the time. So I love that. They have a podcast called Guitar Friends. It's really good. So Tone Junkies is definitely another one that I watch for sure.
Yeah. A couple more. Music is Win, like Music is Win in the Blues.
Yes.
They're cool too. Sean Daniel. Check him out from time to time. Zim's Guitars. I love watching Zim's Guitars do the restring videos, and he's just such a chill dude. Frightbox Recording. That's another recording channel that I watch from time to time. That dude is very like, I don't want to say he's like the polar opposite of Glenn Fricker, but he just straightforward recording advice. He's like, you don't need to do this. All this other crap people say, like, and now Glenn Fricker's the same way, but it's less sweary, less yelly.
Yeah.
Fish, love Agafish. And I don't know if anybody else knows who this is here. The Guitaristas.
Yeah. I watched that guy. He's awesome, dude. He's got a problem and he shares it with the world, dude. That guy buys guitars. He's really good too. He responds.
Gives away some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm subscribed. He's great. Ted Talks Guitars. You want to watch tinkering? My man Ted is a world-class tinkerer. Riffs, Beards, and Gear, West Coast style. He's over in Washington State, I believe. What else? I like the Mythos Friday podcast. The Mythos guys are pretty good. Audiomo Music, that's another like fringe one, and he did a lot of Harley Benton stuff early on. That's how he kind of got his channel going, but now he does a music one that I really like is Alex Melton, and it is fall, so I suggest everybody go watch his music video for Autumnal. It's hilarious. BCG, Johnathan Cordy. Johnathan Cordy is one of the best guitar players in the world. I would fight anybody over it. And his YouTube channel's awesome. Check him out. Let's see. Edge of Breakup. I like his content.
I've heard, yeah, heard of that.
He's a little too political on IG for me, but I definitely watch his guitar content. He's an incredible player, and he gets really high end gear. So that's like not a budget channel. You know, Chris Buck, Emily at Get Offset. I'm just going through my list now.
Oh yeah.
Jump in anytime. Yeah.
Black Star says "Scar My Guitar." I watch them from time to time. They're pretty cool. Philip McKnight. Everybody knows Phil McKnight. Phil McKnight. He's okay. So I like Phil McKnight.
Yeah.
Okay, I do. But there's something about, and I think we've talked about this before. I'm not big into the geeky stuff that he does, where he's like measuring the neck width and the profile with the little thing and the nut width and how deep the nut slots are or whatever else he's doing. When it gets into doing all that, that's just too much for me.
Yeah, we've talked about that because Brian at Searching for Tone does that, because there are people that like it, but it's totally understandable where the weeds would get a little high for anybody on something like that, for sure.
And I don't tell anybody like don't watch that. I mean, that's important, obviously. Like if somebody's wanting to learn how to get into building like glue-through-ship,
yeah,
absolutely
valuable information. Yeah,
there's a guy that I found recently that is funny as shit. He's so funny. What was his name?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
British guy.
It's I feel like I subscribed.
He was one that I watched on some chips and stuff recently. That's how I found him, and he was so.
Help me out, Brian. What's
Mile House Studios.
Mile House, yeah, he's really hot on YouTube.
Studios. He is so funny.
He's hilarious, dude. He doesn't care.
He's got some good. Yeah. And I want to, I kind of want to take that attitude and like incorporate it into.
Do it.
You know, my stuff, because I'm just like,
dude.
Because I kind of get like that sometimes too, where I'm just like, hey,
you're
like, who gives a
shit?
Like,
sassy.
And I'm gonna stop censoring my occasional swear word, because the thing is I like off camera I swear like a sailor.
Me too, brother.
I cuss like an damn sailor, and it's just but I don't want to get all demonetized and stuff. Here's an interesting comment. I got a couple comments over here.
All right.
EL, I think that's how you say that. EL, hello, bro. Hi, bro. Then he says, "Bro, is your Donner guitar unused? Please give it to me."
Mm-hmm.
With some
dang. How bad do you want it?
Bold move. I think I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he's talking about a Donner guitar that I got recently. It's another Hush X Pro. I just did a short on it, but it's in a really pretty color, and it's got like a different finish on the neck. It's more like a I guess like a poly kind of fit, but it feels really, really good. It's pretty much the same thing as what I've already done before, but I mean, it's really, really good. Terry Wallace, last comment right now on my thread. Bald Shredder.
Yes.
Bald Shredder is cool.
Bald Shredder.
I think was he on, help me out here. Was he on Phil McKnight, or did he talk to Phil McKnight at one point? And then
he's in that
set him off. He was somewhere.
He's in that section. No, yeah.
He was on Guitar Max's channel.
That's it.
That's how I found out about him. Someone mentioned him, and I think he was on the channel, and then that's where he kind of got his big star. But yeah, he's cool. And then he says, Terry Wallace also says Rhett Shull. Like I said, yeah, Rhett Shull is one of those. He kind of falls into the same camp as this other dude.
Nope.
I don't know if you know
You
know
cut
who he
out.
is?
What were you saying?
Where it's just not. Oh, I said. Hang on, let me get back to my thing here. Terry Wallace says Rhett Shull kind of falls into the camp of the same guy, Mike Cole. You know who
Okay.
he is.
I like Mike Cole.
Where, yeah, it's where people, I don't know if they see him as cheesy or if they just don't like their attitude, which I'm like, they don't have attitudes. They're pretty chill guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Black Star says Elmo Cartlanine. I don't know how you ever say his name, but Elmo, the guy, I like him too. I love his stuff. He's really
Nice.
cool too. Since we're just talking guitar channels here,
I've got
Danish dude or something like that.
Danish Pete. There's Danish Pete. He's great.
There's Danish Pete too. How did I forget about Danish Pete? I love Danish Pete.
Oh, another one I really like is, it used to be called Living Room Gear Demos, and he recently changed it to just his regular name. Hold on, let me figure out what that's. He's right here. Quick shout out, James on guitar, British guy, beautiful videos, makes just beautiful videos. He's a decent guitar player.
Nice.
You know, damn it, what is it? I watched Jace Allen Guitar Talk Universe, obviously 5 Watt World. I love
5 Watt World's cool too.
yeah, he's great. Shoot, I can't find his name. Anyway, if you search Living Room Gear Demos, that one will bring up his channel. He's good. Art of Guitar. That's
Art of Guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eric Haugen. There's a guy called Eric Haugen that does guitar lessons, and he is just the most Zen-like guitar channel I've ever. And it's good. Jojo Fry rocks. Joey Jones, he's cool. I'm not sure where he's
Jones.
from.
Fine,
Yeah, Joey Jones. Yeah, it sounds like a superhero, right? Joey Jones is awesome. I watch Paul David's like everybody else on earth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How do we forget about Paul Davis, man? Steve from Boston,
Yes,
formerly known as Pixie Licks.
obviously Steve
Love
from
that guy.
Boston. Yeah,
Black Hornet.
100%.
He's been on here forever, man. Like if you go back and watch some of his,
Yeah.
like when I was doing the research on the
OG.
chips and stuff, I pulled up like back when he was like no beard and like no gray, and I'm like, damn, dude, I feel like you've been on YouTube. And it was like, I think it was like 12 or 13 years ago. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, forever.
Like, and that was a follow-up video. Like, here's my chips, and 3 years later, I'm like, damn.
What's
Black
the
Star said any bass channels, just while you're going down.
no, fuck bass. I'm just
really.
kidding. I'm kidding. CD Nelson, my buddy CD Nelson, the guitar geek, Andy. Always good.
Yes.
The guy who is Living Room Gear Demos is Eric Stordrange. Just type in Living Room Gear Demos. It's easier. I watch JHS Pedals. I like their channel is very funny.
Landon Bailey.
Landon Bailey, he's right here. I was just gonna say him. That's funny. Landon Bailey.
You know who's
Jeff.
someone I don't really care for?
Who?
Kyle Bull. I've never gotten into his stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what it is. It's I don't know. Like he seems like he's a cool dude, but I don't know. I've tried to watch some of his stuff and I just don't really care for it.
Yeah.
You know, bass channel. Obviously, the obvious one's Davey 504 for bass channel.
Okay.
If you want to,
I know nothing about bass channels. I literally know nothing. I feel like there was. Oh, I do have one. Hold on. I have one. He is Rhett Shull's buddy and bass player, and his name is. Hold on. Dang, where'd it go? I know I'm still sub to him. Well, keep going if
Uncle Judy.
oh, I'll find it. Dang, what's his name? He's such a nice guy.
There is one other bass channel that I could recommend. What's his name? He's another good bass channel. I've watched a handful of his videos. I want to see if I can. It's something like
work people just decided.
Oh, who's Dave Simpson? The girl that was with Dave Simpson. Who's?
I don't know that girl.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's got like the red hair or whatever. She's on Anderton's, like she does stuff for Anderton's with the you got a fire truck going by or something over there, don't you, bud?
I do. That's our noon bell, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's noon. It's noon now.
You don't really have a noon bell out there, do you?
We do. Every day. Every day at noon.
That's annoying.
Our siren goes off. It's
why?
Well, as is tradition, my man. It's been like that since I was a child, and they use this old wartime siren to let everybody know that it's 12 o'clock. And it's a very
weird
Mayberry thing to have, I guess. I don't know.
I've never. Okay, so this is one of those, I don't want to say a culture difference, but like we don't have anything like that here that I'm aware of, at least not around here. If I want to know it's 12 o'clock, I look at a clock or my phone or a watch.
I don't.
or
I can't.
Bottom right
yeah.
side of my computer.
I cannot tell you why, but I can't tell you. But it is something that exists in our town, and so every day at noon, the bell goes off. Ben Coombs. Ben Coombs is another. Guitar Movies is another channel that I watch. Guitar Movies. And I am not finding my homeboy who's bassist right now on my channel, and I cannot for the life of me remember his name. But if you want to find him, he is Rhett Scholl's bass player, and he's really, really good, and he's really cool, and has a good channel. So anyway, yeah.
Blackstar said, "What's the last riff you learned?" I guess that'll be a good ending topic here. We can talk about that. That's a good question, because the thing is, I'm not a big, unless I really want to learn how to play a song, I won't get on there and like actively learn how to play a song. I want to say the last riffs I learned, I guess, is Bark at the Moon.
Oh, nice.
I hadn't played it in a while, but so it up till about the solo, as most of us do.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
My story with that is that's the last riff I learned, and I remember that because as I started learning that song, that was the day that Ozzy died, that I found out that Ozzy died.
Right. So I remember talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. I'm like, how poetic is that? So I'm like, okay. But yeah, that's the last riff that I can remember actively learning. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I was learning a bunch of cover stuff for potentially being in that cover band, and I learned Everybody Wants You by Billy Squier. So I learned that one end to end, because again, it wasn't just like, oh, I like that lick, I'm going to learn it. And then the other one, the fun one I learned. Hold on. Damn it! Why can't I remember it? You know, Billie Jean, or
Right.
not Billie Jean. Beat it. And that one was just for me.
Or was that Eat It by Weird Al?
Yeah, that was Eat It by Weird Al for sure.
Blackstar says Randy Rhodes stuff is hard. Yes, Randy Rhodes had some interesting. Bark at the Moon was Jake E. Lee, which Jake E. Lee had some really hard stuff too. But yes, Randy Rhodes stuff is interesting and it's tough.
If you want some really good Jake E. Lee stuff, go check out Robert Baker's YouTube channel because he goes in on Jake E. Lee. 80s. Yeah, 80s is his bag, and he's really good at it. So, yeah. Well, that was fun to just shout out friends and people that we like.
Yeah. And I got a good top.
Oh, you're cutting out on me, brother. Oh no. You're back.
Go out again.
You're back. I lost you.
There we go. Okay, I was about to say no.
You're not in control room though. Oh, he's coming back.
Am I back?
Wait for it.
Hello?
You're there.
Hello?
You're there. I got you.
Yay. All right. Well, I guess that's our sign to quit it. I was just saying I have a topic for next week that I hate that I could have saw today, but it's all good.
Okay.
We'll cover it next time.
Yeah, man. We're always short on topics.
Already prepared. I know we're already prepared for next week. But anyway, so that'll do it. Since we got started a little late, I guess we'll end a little as is the way. But thank you guys for jumping in, checking us out, watching us. If you stuck around the entire time, which I want to say Black Star did. I think Terry Wallace was the other one. Those are my concurrent viewers. So thank you. Thank you for stopping in, EL, and Mark Spurgeon for checking out my side of things.
Yeah, man.
Never clarified what that message was that he redacted, but
that's a terrible YouTube name then if you're not going to clarify. Jimmy Biter, GTU, Yossi McHale, who left a little bit ago, Brian at Searching for Tone, Mark Spurgeon, or Spurgeon, I never know. He's very ambiguous about how to pronounce it. McDrama Bear, who else? We had a few late additions. BBM, Timothy Baby Boy Mulligan, Raylan Martin Smith. Appreciate you guys showing up, and thanks to Brian and Mark and McDrama Bear for hanging out the whole time. That was awesome. So yeah, man.
Yeah. So everybody that may still be here or watch to this point, I'm Johnathan at Electric Go Channel. That's Sean at Sean Plays Guitar. We stream Onlyfrets every Thursday, or try to, if life allows it. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Technical difficulties aside, we actually had some pretty good topic today and all that kind of good stuff. So
yeah,
good hang as always, my brother. And,
yep, same.
Good hang for everybody in the comments. Thank y'all for checking it out. We'll catch y'all next week. Subscribe to both the channels, and we're gonna go ahead and end it and get on with life as it was. So thank you guys.
Later, y'all.